connection.
What's up, party people? My name is Mickey Gamonal, and this is ASVAB Domination with Gamonal Tutors. Today I'm talking to you about word knowledge. I've had a lot of students ask me about how best to study and prepare for word knowledge. Words are tough. English is a very difficult language, and there are more words than I know out there. The trick for word knowledge, in my opinion, is to know as many words as possible and look for patterns. What you'll want to do is you want to create what's called a word bank. The best way to format your word bank is going to be the word, the definition, and the simplest term, or the meaning.
Now the meaning is what ties the word to you.
You have this word that's hard to remember. You have the definition that might be hard to remember.
Then you have the meaning, what it really means.
What's gonna lock that word in for you. So an example of this would be the word abdicate. Now, go ahead and pause here and try to make your own guess. Cool, you got a guess? Let's find out if you had it right. Abdicate means to fail to fulfill or undertake a duty. If you abdicate the throne, that means you didn't go for the throne. You didn't keep it. You didn't hold the throne for your kingdom. That's usually what it's used in. It's like an example. But the best way to remember it, for me, is to flake out. So if you abdicate a responsibility, means you said you were gonna show up, we anticipated that you would be there, and you flaked. That's what abdicate means to me. Now the reason that that's my simplest term is because it's what helps me to remember the word abdicate best. Maybe your simplest term would be to fail. I mean, shoot, fail's right here in the definition. If that makes it easier for you to remember, go ahead and write fail. But my suggestion to you, get a list of 100 ASVAB words that you think are challenging, and you'll be that much more prepared when the ASVAB comes for you. Find some tough words and use them in a sentence. If you really want to lock in a word, what you gotta do is you gotta talk to your buddies using that word. They will be like, dude, why are you using that ridiculous word? Are you trying to show off? And you'd be like, well, I'm studying for the ASVAB. Tell them about your goals, whatever. But at the end of the day, you'll never forget the day you use that word, and it's really gonna lock into the back of your head. So that's one thing I recommend. The other thing I recommend, create a word bank. Get 50 to 100 words, and it's pretty easy. 50 to 100 sounds intimidating, but if you start 7 per day, it doesn't take any time at all. So go ahead, get started on your word bank, and your word knowledge scores will thank you. All right, guys, keep it real, and if you need help with the ASVAB, you know who to talk to.